Sorry, I like to tease as per to dispense with the pleasantries. But let me get on with it. For this final assignment, right, I'm going to make splices of this video into different parts, but put them in together as a compilation, as per to being like 7 minutes at least. So bear with me, all right? Cause like it's like I told you, like I work at nights, and right now it's early in the morning, and I'm just a bit tired and not cranky. Well, here and there, but I'm working with you. Just work with me. Bear with me in terms of the way how I convey it, but enjoy, okay? Well, hello, Professor, and welcome back. Okay, now let me proceed and start small, but sometimes I like to be fairly large in terms of the way how I convey myself, let alone espouse anything. But I just want to say, like, my educational semester, or my opinions for this semester, should I say, and let alone with regards to me being enrolled with the Human Rights Program here at John Jay College for nearly a year and a half, has been somewhat a unique experience and thrilling experience, to be honest with you. And I never been timid nor beleaguered to be a person that when it comes to knowledge, or like if I'm trying to learn something that's new, that's beyond my own purview, I always like to ascertain it more in some regards as per to gain more knowledge and more insight of it, regardless if I know any particular topic or not, such as human rights. Like, whereas for this entirety of this course, like, this is new to me, to be honest with you, and I'm not gonna lie, like I'm still learning like the nuance of it, let alone the overall premise of it, even though we have like a 8 week period together, especially online. So like I'm trying like at best to learn more, but suffice to say, like even with that newfound knowledge, I should say I actually like it in terms of, it broadens my mind more intrinsically, and especially it makes me challenge more of my opinions about what we have learned so far in this course, and let alone my entire experience about the human rights program here at John Jay and for the past year and a half. So it hasn't been that negative in my experience so far, let alone this last semester I'm in before I graduate. And it's, to be fair and to be blunt, it's actually much of a better improvement as compared to when I was gaining my bachelor's degree and my associate's degree and at BMCC as well. So it's pretty much like a stepping stone for me, because I really want to delve more into the human rights careers if possible once I graduate. And like given how, you know, certain fields of experience, it's very difficult. But needless to say, like I've learned a lot for my entirety of the semester, especially my entire experience so far for the graduate program here at John Jay. And I really learn to comprehend more as per with the nuance of what I've been learning so far in terms of human rights, because human rights is well, to me, right, and I'm not sure, you don't have to agree with me, but to me human rights is subjective in all actuality, because rights is neither here nor ordained by God itself. But that's neither here nor there, but that's a long discussion for another time. But to me, that's in my own purview of an opinion of it. But when in actuality, when it comes to practice, in terms of how certain rights for certain groups and certain individuals can be carried out in any specific manner of any particular issue that may arise within society, or albeit with the state, government, or even local. You know, that has been my educational journey so far, especially with the semester. Like, I've come to, you know, learn more expeditiously with this entirety of this program, that when I'm capable of having a stepping stone, should I say, into the human rights field, you know, it can help me in some way be concise and erudite on overall of what I'm talking about. But I want to say, as a final input to this whole video, right? Overall, it's been a positive at my end in terms of my educational journey so far with this semester as well. Like, you know, even though I'm new to understand more about human rights in terms when it comes to disabilities, like, that's one thing I'm very more intrigued to understand more since I've been enrolled in this course so far. And even though, like, I've learned a lot, you know, it kind of really enforced my ideas more about human rights, because even though I just said like human rights are subjective in some way, but in actuality, rights in general applies for all of us, even those who are disabled or in need of some kind of, you know, services from the state or society in general in terms of that. So in which case, like, it's been a positive boon on my end in terms of learning that, whilst to conclude overall my human rights experience here at John Jay College, in which it's been great. Like I said previously with the other video compilation that I did, that I'm gonna attach all of it together, and it should be like 8 minutes, I guess. But yeah, but that's pretty much it. Like, I really have to say for it, Professor. And like, even though, like, well, that's all I gotta say. And I appreciate for, you know, you allowing us to do this type of formatting in terms for final assignment. And I really hope I made any sense with this video. But happy holidays and enjoy the new year.